It's an honor to be here. Yes, I represent Scott Wagner. He's running for governor. But not only that, right? Let me explain something to y'all. Before I even met Scott Wagner, I was in the community, period. I was in the community to stop the homicides. I'm in the community to stop the homelessness. I'm in the community to stop the violence, the lack of education, the lack of economics. The reason I got with Scott Wagner is because he didn't have a black agenda. And I told him he need to have a black agenda if you're going to run for governor and you want blacks to actually vote for you. Because our current governor right now, literally, I asked him what was his black agenda and he couldn't answer me. Then I asked him, point out something in the urban community that we literally benefit from right now because of you being governor. And he couldn't answer me. And I was filming him and they made me shut the film down. So when I met Governor Scott Wagner, which will be, and he said he didn't have one to give him one. That's why I go hard for him, because I took him all through the urban communities, places that Wolf would never go, would never show up to. And I was saying, this is what's happening in our community. Because here's what you need to know. When you have someone in Harrisburg that's your governor, and let me explain something to y'all that don't know this. In Pennsylvania, there's 67 counties that makes up Pennsylvania, not just Philadelphia. See, we just see Philly, and that's all we think that's all that exists. No, it's 67 counties that makes up Pennsylvania. Under Governor Wolf leadership, your current governor, Philadelphia, out of the largest 10 cities, is number one in poverty. How did we beat out Detroit?
Wow.
Number one. I don't care if you are a Wolf supporter or not. You can't defend that. You cannot defend under his leadership, because before he became governor, that's what these smartphones is for. Google it. We was not number one in poverty.
That's right.
Under his leadership, if you owned a business and you allowed me to run your business, and when you hired me to be the manager of your business, profit was up. And after 4 years, profit is down. And you're going to sit in front of me and allow me to convince you to give me another 4 years?
That's right. That's right.
Ooh.
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's why Scott Wagner would be a better governor. And I'm going to tell you why. Both of them is two white males, rich white males from York, PA.
Tell the truth, brother. Tell the truth.
The difference is, Wolf was born in money. He's 6 generations of wealth. He never struggled a day in his life. Scott Wagner was born on a farm. They didn't have any money. He had to work, just like your parents had to work, just like we had to work. So we can understand one another when we talk about struggling. When we talk about rent is due, mortgages due. We're a little hungry, go to bed hungry at night. Wolf cannot have that conversation. So how do we expect him, literally, to understand our plight?
Can't.
Why do you think he never signed a budget in 3.5 years and allowed us to plunge into stuff we plunged into, financially wise? Why do you think that? Because he never struggled a day in his life. So he didn't understand and realize the effect that it was going to have on us. And you have his supporters running around screaming, woof, 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 because they don't know no better. Because you know sometimes when your alarm clock go off, because I'm the alarm clock, I'm definitely sounding it. You know what you do? You reach over and hit the snooze button so you can go back to sleep. And that's what these Democrats is hoping we do right now. Hit the snooze button and go back to sleep for November the 6th. So when you wake up again November the 7th, it's like Groundhog Day. The same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Time to stop.
It's not going to happen. Not on my watch. It's not going to happen. I'm not afraid to step out and speak about the truth. The truth is this. Our community is in bad shape. And when your community is in bad shape, let's look at your football team. When they out on that field, when they win, you give it to the quarterback. When they lose, you give it to the quarterback. Wolf is Pennsylvania quarterback, and we're losing.
Yes.
That's right.
Crime is up.
We losing.
We are the #1 city in
And
crime.
he getting
right
mad when you want to take him out the game.
now. Woo.
You done threw 4 interceptions on 4 passes. And prior to that, you had 4 fumbles on 4 possessions. There's no way in the world we win this game with Wolf at the quarterback.
Aren't we #1 in crime now?
We're #1 in crime and #4 in corruption.
Right.
That's where we at.
We passed Camden.
That's where we at. People need to understand that. And I'm glad there's a lot of youth out here. Because let me tell you why.
Amen to y'all.
I'm going to tell you why. The adults, we already set in our ways.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We already set in our ways. As Frederick Douglass would say, it's better to prepare a child than to repair a adult. We set in our ways. We're going to do what we want to do. Because we're stubborn like that. But with y'all, I got to stand here today, right, for 4 more years, so when one of y'all is 18, you can benefit from me standing here right now and those that came before me and come after me.
Got to start early.
Somebody got to take the first shot. Somebody got to be trailblazer. I don't have a problem with it. Because when I was doing wrong in this world, I was aggressive.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So now that I'm doing right, I'm definitely going to be aggressive. I'm going to fight for you. I don't need to know you personally to have love for you. That's the problem with us. We truly believe because we don't know a person, they can't love us. But if a white cop shoot me, we'll come out here and march up and down this street.
Because of
injustice. Give me my love while I'm alive. Don't stand at my casket. I never met you before. Couldn't get a hello out of you. I'm trying to tell y'all who's standing in front of y'all and who's fighting for y'all. Yeah. One of the hardest things I learned in this political game is to wake up my people. And then what really comes to mind is Harriet Tubman's famous statement, and I'm going to leave you with this. She said, I would have freed more slaves if they only knew they were slaves. Wow. Thank you.
Amen.
Thank you, my brother.